Hello, everybody. It's almost 9 o'clock on Thursday, September 5th, 2024. Don and I are just having pizza here that was donated to us by the Knights of Columbus. I was at a meeting tonight for a church meeting. We were going over the scripts we're doing a murder mystery wine tasting to raise money for the church and for St. Gianna's Pregnancy Center and children's hospitals and stuff like that. And I will be playing the Duke, the Grand Duke. And so we supposedly sold 70 tickets at $35 each so far. Bear in mind that even though we're in the show, we also had to buy a ticket as well, because it's a charity thing. So not only am I working for free to make money for the church, but I had to buy my own ticket as well. So even though I'm acting in it, I'm not in there for free. So out of the whole cast, who all bought their own tickets at $35 each, there's 70 so far sold, including the cast. We have room for up to 150. And so we're trying to meet our goal by the night of Friday the 13th of September 2024. So we have a couple weeks here. And 1 week, actually. Not even. It's next Friday. So this Monday, we're going to be getting together again for rehearsal. And then this Friday, the 13th, we're going to be doing the murder mystery dinner. Now, I've always wanted to do a murder mystery dinner. I've never actually been to one. I always wanted to. Never had the chance. And when I was young, at 25, I auditioned for one in Florida, Orlando, Florida, but I didn't get the role. At the time, I didn't know I still don't know what British Cockney is. And so I embarrassed myself in a very busy audition. I remember my friends were making fun. My friends went with me, my roommates, to cheer me on and see if I got the role. So I would have a permanent job 6 days a week doing dinner theater. And, because I was an actor at the time and I liked it, So I go up there and I didn't know what a British Cockney accent sounded like. So I remember being like, well, yes, I don't remember. It was that's how my friend said it sounded. I don't know, but it was ridiculous. They're like, Steve, that is, I don't know what that was, but that's not British Cockney. I'm like, well, what exactly is British Cockney? Oh, I thought you meant like British being cocky, like arrogant. So I'm like, well, yeah, so, and they're just like, okay, yeah, we'll be in touch. So I flubbed that, something funny, Donna. I flubbed that big time. That audition, but whatever, you live and you learn. It wouldn't be the first, but I don't know, I think I'm just going to play more of a Cal Hockley type of character, considering I'm not that old, and I'm not really that good with accents and stuff, so I think I'll just play an American, or Americanized Duke, and just, kind of have more of a arrogant, Cal Hockley from Titanic type of demeanor for my character. That's what I'm planning. But anyway, hopefully you guys will come and help us reach 150 before the 13th. It should be fun. We're hustling and putting a lot of work into this. I'm also nominated to be on the board for help decorating and stuff now and designing. So I opened up my big mouth and I got that job too. So. I'm like, well, wait, where are we getting the money? What's the budget here? And she's like, not much. I'm like, dollar store it is. So we'll see what we can do for dollar store. But I already have it all planned out in my head. All white tablecloths with little tea lights, and in the center would be charcuterie boards, and it's bring your own bottle of wine, BYOB. And so and hopefully we'll have a piano player, my friend, to do it, who's the church organist. Hopefully he'll play and give us some ambiance music, and we'll try to make it as classy as possible. It's going to be held at St. Monica's Church Hall And so we're going to try to decorate the hall. I had some ideas of some white roses in the center of the tables. At the dollar store, Dollar General, they had these green battery operated ivy with white lights. I thought that might look cool around some of the food platters and stuff. Something really classy. It's supposed to be a high end, wine tasting murder mystery event. So we're all new to it, and so hopefully it'll be good. We haven't had a lot of rehearsals yet, so I just got my script tonight. No, I'm not going to tell you who the murderer is. Actually, the cool thing is none of us know except the murderer, and it's not me. So, and I wouldn't tell you if it was, but none of us know who the murderer is, and so we will be playing the parts not knowing and trying to figure out honestly ourselves who did it. So it'll be cool. So hopefully you can spread the word. I posted it on my Facebook page. It's been in the town papers. So Tuckett Times and stuff. So if you can please come. Also, my buddy Will Delacamera, he's a farmer and I went to school with him, grew up with him. He's advocating. I need you guys to jump on board and help him. I think he's trying to get petitions signed or whatever. So if you could look it up, Will Delacamera, he's been driving his tractor all over Guilford and all over different towns with American flag and stuff behind it and trying to get, I guess, petitions and stuff and advocating for farmers and stuff. And, these Democrats want to take our farmland and, end farming and, they're just not helping our farmers. And North Branford, where I live, is a farm town that I grew up in, and thank God for, our farmers. But, it's getting harder and harder, and a lot of people are selling their farms and just selling it for real estate. So if you can also help him out, find out what his cause is, and he's William Delacamera. He's on Facebook. He's got a beard. He's on my friends list, so please hit him up, send him a friend request, help him in any way that you can, because he's a good guy and he's a good farmer, and we need farmers around here. So please help his cause. All right, so help my church, help St. Gianna's Pregnancy Center, help help us get out of our deficit, and help start being a Christian and helping thy neighbor, okay? And you could start by coming to the murder mystery thing that I'm involved in, all right? So hopefully we'll see you there, Friday the 13th of September, 2024. $35 a ticket. We're not discouraging families, but we're really kind of hoping that, it's really supposed to be more of an adult thing. It is a murder mystery dinner thing where you play detective at your table and try to figure out who did it. Did you ever see the movie Clue or Murder on the Orient Express or the movie Knives Out or Death on the Nile, stuff like that? Those are all movies that are kind of like a murder mystery if you've never been to one. So my favorite being the movie Clue from 1980s. It was an awesome movie starring Tim Curry. So that's it. And Donna and I are about to head out now. So that's it, folks. And also I need your prayers because this surgery was really bad and it caused more spinal impingements than it fixed. And I also have atrial fibrillation, of like a serious heart issue now because the spinal cord is crushed, and it's making my heart literally do this constantly all the time now, and it's a terrible feeling, and it can cause strokes, death, whatever. So, and the wicked headaches from the spinal cord being crushed at the very top vertebrae under my skull. I really wish I never did this surgery. Also, the other day I was turning around in bed and to try to get comfortable, which, by the way, I don't sleep much. I cannot sleep. I'm in so much pain and discomfort every night. I get between 1 and 3 hours a day, and it's not solid. It's broken up. Some days I'm in bed now until almost 2 in the afternoon just trying to get some sleep because I can't fall asleep till 7, 8, 9 in the morning. It's crazy. So I'm going to see more pain specialists now, and all these things. I got physical therapy coming up, and what a life of... So even right now, the muscles are really tight, and I'm on muscle relaxers now that they want me to start on. I also have blood clots in my legs and a filter that has to be taken out, and I got to start the blood thinner meds. So Xarelto or whatever, and I haven't started yet. So anyway, I always need your prayers for healing and good health, and a holy death when my time comes, which could be at any time. But that's the same for any of us. So, all right, good things happening. I guess. I hope. We try. Look, I'm not gonna go talk to somebody else if you want to hear sugar coated. Feel good. Track flies with honey garbage. You're not gonna get that from me. I guess it's just doom and gloom all the time for me because that's just how my life is. Hey, that's the truth. So, yeah, please come show your support and thank you. God bless.